Joan Mitchell, a name that evokes both admiration and unease. Known for her hauntingly beautiful music and lyrics that cut straight to the soul, Mitchell is not just an artist, she's a force of nature. Her melodies resonate deeply, creating an intimate dialogue with her listeners. While her words uncover truth many would rather leave unspoken. Beyond the melodies and poetry, there's another side to her, a fearless truth-teller whose words have left many of her peers reeling. She doesn't merely exist in the world of music, she shakes it up, questioning the status quo and calling out what she sees as inauthentic. What happens when an artist so unapologetically herself decides to critique some of the biggest names in music history? Let's unravel the fascinating contradictions of Joan Mitchell, the genius, the critic, and the icon. Joan Mitchell is a study in contrasts. On one hand, her music is a refuge, a place where vulnerability, intelligence, and raw emotion blend seamlessly. Her melodies feel like sunlight filtering through stained glass, illuminating the deepest corners of the human experience. Her voice, tender yet powerful, invites listeners to explore the intricacies of love, loss, and identity. On the other hand, Mitchell is also known for her unfiltered honesty. She doesn't just speak her mind, she wields her words like a dagger, sharp and precise. Her critiques, often scathing and unapologetic, have left behind a trail of bruised egos and headline-worthy controversies. Yet, it is this very duality that makes her so captivating, a rare combination of vulnerability and ferocity. It's this balance that sets her apart as both a creator and a provocateur. Take Bob Dylan, for instance. In the early days, Mitchell admired Dylan, even crediting his song Positively 4th Street as a turning point in her artistic journey. His rawness and ability to capture the zeitgeist resonated with her deeply, but over time, her perspective shifted dramatically. In interviews, she dismissed Dylan as inauthentic and a plagiarist, claiming his name and voice were borrowed creations. He's not a great guitarist, she added, and his breath? Rotten. Harsh? Absolutely. But Mitchell's honesty reflects her unwavering commitment to authenticity, even if it means taking a swing at a Nobel laureate. For her, music is sacred, and anything less than genuine is an affront to the art form she holds dear. Her critique of Dylan stands as a testament to her dedication to preserving what she views as the purity of artistic expression. Then there's Judy Collins, the folk icon who introduced Mitchell's Both Sides Now to the world. Collins' version was a massive hit, climbing the charts and cementing Mitchell's reputation as a songwriter. Yet, instead of gratitude, Mitchell's feelings were complicated. Some listeners mistakenly credited Collins as the song's creator, an oversight that must have stung. While Collins shrugged off any tension, even suggesting Mitchell might be jealous, Mitchell's disdain spoke to a deeper struggle, the battle between artistic purity and the compromises of commercial success. To Mitchell, the song's success was bittersweet, a reminder of her talent but also of how easily art can be co-opted and reshaped by others. This tension highlights the complex interplay between recognition and integrity, a recurring theme in Mitchell's life and career. John Lennon wasn't spared either. Their paths crossed during Lennon's Lost Weekend in Los Angeles, a period marked by personal chaos for the Beatles legend. Mitchell's impression, less than favorable. She recalled Lennon's dismissive remarks about her music, including his suggestion to add some fiddles for a hit. For Mitchell, it was emblematic of a broader divide, one rooted in class, identity, and their vastly different approaches to artistry. Her critique was sharp, as always, but undeniably rooted in her core belief in the sanctity of her craft. Mitchell's interactions with Lennon highlight her ability to see through pretense and call out what she perceived as superficiality, even in one of the world's most celebrated musicians. These moments underscore her fearless ability to challenge even the most iconic figures in music. If Lennon and Dylan represented Mitchell's critiques of artistry, Madonna symbolized something bigger, the commodification of music itself. Mitchell once described Madonna as a living Barbie doll, with a persona designed to shock rather than inspire. It's death to all things real, she lamented, referring to the music industry's obsession with image over substance. For Mitchell, Madonna's rise represented a departure from the authenticity she held sacred, a shift she viewed as a loss for art. In a world increasingly driven by spectacle and branding, Mitchell's disdain for Madonna was less about the artist herself and more about what she represented, a cultural moment where style often triumphed over substance. Mitchell's critique serves as a broader commentary on the evolving priorities of the music industry. Even Taylor Swift, a self-proclaimed Mitchell devotee, hasn't escaped unscathed. While Swift often cites Mitchell as a major influence, Mitchell's response has been lukewarm at best. "I don't know what her music sounds like," Mitchell quipped, "but good luck to her." It's a remark that stings not for its harshness, but for its sheer indifference. Yet it underscores Mitchell's consistent unwillingness to offer praise unless she truly believes it's earned. Despite Swift's efforts to honor her, Mitchell's guarded stance reveals her reluctance to align herself with anyone who doesn't meet her exacting standards of authenticity and originality. Her critique of Swift reflects her larger philosophy about music. Respect is not easily given, but must be earned through genuine artistry. Here's the thing about Joan Mitchell. She doesn't critique for attention or out of spite. Her words, however biting, stem from a deep-seated belief in authenticity and artistic integrity. In an industry increasingly dominated by platitudes and PR spin, Mitchell's candor is a rarity. She's unflinching, unapologetic, and above all, true to herself. This fierce dedication to her principles has made her a polarizing figure, but also an enduring one. She challenges not just her peers, but her audience as well, urging everyone to look beyond the surface and confront the truths that lie beneath. Mitchell's integrity serves as a reminder that art, at its best, is about more than entertainment. It's about truth, connection, and courage. Joan Mitchell may not be an artist who plays nice, but that's exactly what makes her extraordinary. Her music, her words, her very existence challenge us to think about what it means to be authentic in a world full of facades. And while her critiques may leave some bristling, they also remind us why we need voices like hers, fearless, flawed, and unapologetically real. Because in the end, isn't that what we truly want from our icons? Not perfection, but honesty. Not conformity, but courage. And in Joan Mitchell, we find all of that and more, a testament to the power of staying true to oneself, no matter the cost.